All we got is us look down the bench like it's championship or bust. Next man up. All we got is us look down the bench.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? Welcome to Bucket4Bucket podcast. I am your host, Rem. Back at it, back with you to discuss the NBA playoffs. We had a crazy one last night. ATL survives. Boston got the ice tray. Denver and Phoenix closing it out, and we got some big game fives tonight on the NBA slate. But before we get into that, please do hit that subscribe button. You can follow me, the host, at Real Remedy Music on all platforms, and you could follow us at B4Bucket Pod at, well, that's my email, my bad. Follow us at B4Bucket on all platforms. But yeah, I just want to chop it up with y'all. You already know the deal. This episode is brought to you by Freedom Over Fear Records. Today and every day, put freedom over fear. If there's anything in life holding you back from your life purpose, may you be free of that. Let's go. We are here to talk NBA. Like I said, let me take a quick sip. Let me take a sip. Got to get my mind right. Got to get ready. Got to start the day with the smoothie. You already know how I do. But yeah, like I said, Atlanta survived last night, man, and we wasn't expecting it. Neither was Atlanta because they double booked on Friday for the Janet Jackson concert. So I know Janet Jackson fans are upset, but guess what? The Atlanta Hawks fans are not. They are ready to go. I believe y'all will get closed out. I was wrong yesterday. I said that y'all get closed out yesterday in Boston, but Ice Trae, man, Trae Young, he definitely quieted a lot of people, and now he even quieted the trade rumor talks. They started with the trade rumors before the playoffs, which was weird, but Atlanta's all in right now with Trae Young after that performance. He dropped a calm 38 points, 13 assists, 4 rebounds, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought it was a done deal without DeJounte Murray being in the series, being suspended, and he had a nice little post saying pretty much saying God got me. He's like, y'all tried, and it ain't work because y'all Boston, y'all coming back. Y'all are coming back to Atlanta. Trae Young scorched them in the clutch time. That 5 minutes, the last 5 minutes of the game. When it's a 5-point game in the clutch time minutes, and he scored the last 14 points for the Hawks. He went off on a barrage of threes, and he hasn't been shooting the three ball well at all in this series, but he definitely woke up and got the attention of the Boston Celtics. Yo, Gio, talk to your boys, man, because they looking real suspect. Boston, man, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people picking them to come out the East, especially with Milwaukee looking crazy right now, but Boston is losing games they should not lose, and they got cooked a couple times this season by teams they shouldn't have gotten, taken L's to, and that's the Magic. That's the first team that I could think of. Like, they should be excited that the Magic weren't the 8th seed, because the Magic would have probably, the 7th seed, because the Magic would have probably canceled them if we talking regular season. I'm talking BS, but on some real. Boston is losing games they're not supposed to. I know they're a little bit better this season than they were last season, but they are losing games they're not supposed to. So I don't know how it's going to look when they get into the deeper rounds. I'm going to be real with you. I don't think the champion this season is going to come from the East, because East teams are kind of shaky sometimes. So we'll see how that goes. But question, are you guys worried about Boston right now? They dropped one in Boston, one that they were supposed to win. They were up, and they're going back to Atlanta. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know. Just tell me your thoughts. Are you with me? Do you believe that Boston should close this out in Atlanta on the night of the Janet Jackson concert that was supposed to be? Do you guys believe that? Let me know. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. But I want to get to the next game. I'm not going to talk too much about it. I wasn't that interested in the series, but Minnesota and Denver. Denver closed out yesterday. They closed out behind 35 points from Jamal Murray. I'm just happy to see Jamal Murray back after injury. You know, he had a great bubble playoffs. He had some great playoff runs against Donovan Mitchell. It's exciting to see him back and back in the fold and producing for the Nuggets. And you know, they 35. What more can I say? Cat and Ant, they tried their best. Anthony Edwards finally woke up. this series. He didn't have a great he didn't have a great play-in or first couple games, but he definitely got it together, and it was nice to see. But they have a bright future if their GM doesn't do something crazy like trade 5 picks for Rudy Gobert and do some craziness in the summer. But we'll see how that goes. But they should have a good future if they get the right things done in the offseason. We'll see. We're not going to talk too much about that. But let's jump to the Suns and the Clippers. As we knew, I told y'all yesterday, I really thought all 3 games was going to be like it was Cancun for everybody. Atlanta survived. But the other 2, they did not. They did not make it through. Like I said, Minnesota ain't making. The Clippers, the Russell Westbrook Clippers, they have been doing the best that they can. They've been playing real Brody basketball, hard nose, tough defense. Yesterday got a little bit chippy with some of the fouls and everything, with a lot of frustration fouls. Happy to see nobody hurt or get ejected or anything like that. But it was a good game. Like I told y'all, the biggest winner in this KD trade was Devin Booker, Mr. Devin Booker himself, who went ahead and dropped 47 points, 10 assists, and 8 rebounds. And we followed up with 31 from Kevin Durant, which ain't bad at all. So, they're going to close it out. Now, what we're going to see next round. Round 2 is the Denver Nuggets versus the Phoenix Suns. Denver does have home court advantage. We'll see how that goes. I think this one is going to be finishing 6. I think that the Phoenix Suns pull this one through because of the star power that they have in Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. I know they don't have a bench, but remember the playoffs. You're not playing more than about 8 people. So, sometimes it could be 6 to 8 people. So look for those guys to play big minutes, but also look for, this series to, I say, go about 6 games. It could possibly go 7, but I'm still picking Phoenix Suns to close this one out and send Denver home in the second round. Tonight is a bunch of game 5s. Tonight is spicy. You see what I'm wearing right now. You see what we are about to talk about, the Knicks and the Cavaliers game 5. First, let me tell you all the game 5s we got tonight before I get too excited and start talking about my Knicks. But we got the Knicks and Cavs tonight at 7. We got the Lakers and Grizzlies at 7:30. We got the Heat and the Bucks at 9:30. And then we got the Warriors and Kings at 10:30. And those games are all game 5s, pivotal games. The schedule's a little messed up because it's an Eastern Conference game with the Heat and Bucks, and they starting at 9:30. And that was always a beef of mine. My man Cypher always tell you, like, Milwaukee's closer to the West. I don't know why it's an Eastern Conference team, but whatever. It's not a geography lesson. This is not any of that. I'm not even good at it. But like I said, the big game 5s tonight, starting off with the Knicks at the Cavs. I think they have to go good night. We're going to see a big game, probably see a big game from Donovan Mitchell. I think he's probably been inspired by performances like Jimmy Butler's, performances like Devin Booker's, and he's probably going to have a big night tonight. So look for Donovan to drop between 35 to 40 tonight. That's what I think is going to happen. But do I think they will win? Hopefully not. I hope my Knicks pull through and we get big games from RJ, big games from Julius, and Jalen Brunson, one of our fearless leaders, to continue to do what he do and put us in that right position to win these games, because it'll be huge for the Knicks to advance and get to the second round. You know that it's good for basketball. You know it's good for my city. You already know the vibes. I'm not going to stay too long on the Knicks because we got to keep the show rolling. Lakers and Grizzlies tonight. It's going to be a tough one. The Lakers need to close this out. They have to close this out so that they can be comfortable. I think it will be great for them to close this out in Memphis, just to keep just to make sure those guys stay quiet. I have a real question though. You think if Memphis lose tonight, do you think Ja Morant, Dillon Brooks, and them is going to run away from the media like they haven't just go quiet on the media until next season, hoping that everybody forget what they've done? And like there's a statute of limitations on all that trash talk. We'll see. I don't know what the vibe is, but I also think Ja Morant has a big game tonight, and he does not try to go home and see Cancun, because he's one of the stars in this league. We need to see them, but we're going to have to hit the reset button on this Memphis team real soon. They're going to have to make some pieces, and I think they need some veterans in their locker room to help them young boys get through these playoffs and get through these tough times. I remember Ja Morant saying he was good in the West. Yeah, he's not so good in the West right now. So if you want to get good in the West, you're going to have to get focused, get right, and, you know, play some. Just shut up, and you could talk after. Maybe do like the Warriors and start talking, putting up the fours after they win the rings and stuff like that. But yeah, you know what? Just move on with the Grizz. I ain't even gonna talk about them too much. Heat and the Bucks. Like I said, I am on record saying that I do think that the Bucks might pull through and still win 3 in a row. I don't have that much faith in the Heat, but my heart really, really, really wants the Heat to advance to the second round to see the Knicks for the storybook, for the history behind everything. We need that for the NBA, and we need to revive this rivalry. So that would be amazing. I think Giannis has a big game tonight. I don't think he goes home, but I also expect to see another big game from Jimmy Butler, at least 30 to 35 from Jimmy, after following up from that 56-point performance that he put on. So just let me know y'all thoughts. Let me know what y'all think about the Heat and the Bucks tonight, and we gonna see what's up with it. Will the Heat send the Bucks home? Well, they'll already be home, so we'll see. We'll see what it is. And then the biggest game tonight, Game 5. The series is tied 2-2. The Golden State Warriors at Sacramento. We already know Golden State is the worst road team that is a champion. The worst in NBA history. Their road record is abysmal. After winning a championship, and I don't know what it's like. Home versus the road is night and day with the Golden State. But I believe that they finally wake up tonight and get their ish together and pull out a team win. I think Steve Kerr's gonna pull out all the rabbits out the hats, all the tricks and everything, and he's going to pull him and those guys are going to pull a W in Sacramento. And I know De'Aaron Fox has a little finger injury. Don't even blame that. He's good. He's going to be on the court. He's going to be balling. But I think Golden State is going to pull through tonight. And you already know Game 5, that game is usually the deciding factor of the series. So we are going to see how that all plays out. But like I said, all the away teams need to get big wins on the road tonight. Tell me what you think. Who do you think pulls through tonight and gets the big win? Will the home teams defend home court and keep the series alive? We'll see. And let's see who takes Game 5 between Golden State and Sacramento. Again, I'm amazed by the playoffs. I love everything I'm seeing in this first round. It's not too bad. I know we have injuries and everything like that, but it's been amazing. Before I go, I do want to talk real quick about some of the teams that got bounced and what to expect. Like I said, Minnesota, we don't know what to expect. We're not that interested in what to expect with Minnesota because they crazy over there. I still don't forgive them for what they did last summer. Not that I'm a fan, but I still think it was crazy because of the fact that they did such a bogus trade. They set the precedent for other GMs and other people to get on and fix their lips and try to request 4 to 5 picks. The reason why Donovan Mitchell is not a New York Knick, and I'm still happy about that because my team wasn't destroyed to get Donovan Mitchell, who is who has struggled in the playoffs, who has great numbers but has struggled advancing and getting to that promised land. So I'm glad they didn't break that up. And they didn't make no bogus trades, but the Timberwolves, they definitely really messed up and make people in the NBA think that it's okay to trade 5 picks for OG Anunoby or whoever it is and stuff like that. No, come on, y'all. Yeah, you guys got to be kidding me. But as for the Clippers, man, I was watching First Take this morning. I heard a lot of crazy talk. Stephen A. telling Kawhi Leonard he should retire. JJ Redick saying this. Mad Dog saying that. I slightly agree with everybody's opinions. It's funny. I'm more so with JJ Redick because it's like the love of the game. How could you tell somebody to retire? And the Clippers, honestly, I said it on yesterday's show. I said this is their last rodeo, but I might have to take that back because I forgot to take into consideration that they are about to leave Crypto.com, formerly the Staples Center, and go back to the Forum and get their own arena. And they cannot do that doing a whole rebuilding process with a bunch of rookies, no names, and they can't do that. They're going to need some household names. So They gonna need a Paul George. They gonna need a Kawhi Leonard. Hopefully they'll still need a Russell Westbrook, but they can't just go all in on the rebuild right away. They still have to make some good off-season moves. Hopefully they could get the guys back to health. What I'm hearing from Kawhi, I'm hearing it's not really good though. What I'm hearing from Kawhi, and honestly, a lot of people talking about Kawhi, talking about load management. The man is really injured. He's really injured, like bad. He it's not a question of his game or anything like that. Guys, the man dropped 31 on a torn meniscus. He tore his meniscus in game 1. Kawhi Leonard tore his meniscus in game 1. The reports came out today, and he still came out and he balled. He dropped 31 on a torn meniscus, guys. So I don't want to hear anybody like saying anything crazy about him. Load management. I got a song called Load Management. Y'all should check that out on Apple Music, by the way. But it's really just like, yo, the man balls out. He puts his heart and soul into the game. I would love Kawhi Leonard on my team, to be honest with you. Not for what he's getting paid, $42 million. But like in the playoffs or something like that, if he's healthy, he's the man. But it's really a nagging injury for him to go through this. He hasn't been the same since the Zaza's the one who did this. Like, I felt like Kawhi could have been a lot greater. He could have had more championships, could have done a lot. But yo, it's the injuries, man. And I feel bad for, I don't feel bad for him. He get paid $42 million a year. I don't feel bad for you. You like, God bless you. Like, you know, good. But I hope he gets through, and I hope he pulls through everything that he's going through, because it's just like, it sucks, and the media continues to say and do what they say, but you already know what it is. It's all a part of the game. But that's all I got for you today. I don't have much to talk about. All I gotta say is, who do y'all think? Do y'all think it's over tonight? Who do y'all think wins these game 5s? Do you guys think the away teams close it out today and keep everybody home? Send these guys to Cancun. Let's see what y'all thoughts are. Before I go, you already know. Let's go. Go New York, go New York, go New York, go New York, go. I gotta do it. I don't know where I'm gonna be tonight. I'm gonna either be at Hook and Reel or at 4040 watching the game with Knicks Fan TV. But I'm gonna be out here. I'm gonna be celebrating my Knicks, win, lose, or draw. Hopefully a win. Please be a win. And let's get this W. You already know the deal. It is your boy Rem coming at you with Bucket4Bucket podcast. Please do hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. Share with a friend and tap in with me. We going all the way. We talking playoffs every day. You already know the vibes. It's your boy Rem. Please follow me at Real Remedy Music, and also follow us at B4Bucket Podcast. You already know. We out. Peace.
All we got is us, look down the bench like a championship or bust. Next man up. All we got is us, look down the bench like a championship or bust. Next man up. Yeah, the strong survive, the will to rise. Get rich or die. I kill for mine. Look in my eyes. Get out the lane. You see the drive. If this a game of thrones for throne, that make me catch a bone. I'm cold. My name is Stone. Born winner. Now all you gotta do is trust. Look at the bench. Yo, the championship a must. We like next man up. Yo, they ain't training hard as me. Those 2 a days I hardly sleep. Suicides in 3 a week.